there's a funny, kind of long, drawn-out story of our existence together, our relationship, and how it sounds so weird. I'm trying to make this not sound creepy.
Yeah.
It goes all the way back. Our fathers were in a band together in high school.
No way.
Yeah.
And best friends.
Best friends.
Yeah.
Your dad was the best man at my parents' wedding.
Wow.
And then my parents moved away after, right after they got married, I think. And I ended up, they were in Washington, D.C., and they kind of moved around the country a little bit, but they ended up back in Ohio, but an hour and a half south of Cleveland.
Sure, yeah.
And then when I was 16, they moved back to the Cleveland area, the same town, actually, that my dad had gone to high school in, where Jimmy lived with his family. And it still wasn't our dads that introduced us, though.
No.
Which we're a little bit bitter about. Like, why didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It ended up that the house my parents moved into was 2 doors down from a bandmate of Jimmy's. And they saw me loading in guitars to my house and came over and introduced themselves. And we kind of just hit it off about that. But my mom saw him and said, "You're not related to Dave Weaver, are you?"
She's like, "You look so familiar. What's your name?" And as soon as I said Weaver, she's like, "Dave Weaver is your dad. Has to be your dad, right?"
I guess he looked like, their friend, because that was around that same age, probably, that my parents got married.
So you guys started doing musical, and you joined a band or writing and all that stuff around that time?
Yeah, I almost feel like that day we first met, that's kind of when we hit the ground running.